What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome to Magnum Quest. Now, I had pretty much no intentions on covering this game, but out of nowhere, this game skyrocketed up the highest grossing RPG list. It's sitting at number 19, has over 1 million downloads, which I know when you hear, million downloads, we hear it so often, we really don't know how big of a number that really is when it comes to these games on the mobile platform, because we always hear like 1 million downloads, 5 million download, 10 million download celebration. We hear it so often, but there are so many games, hundreds of, if not thousands of games that never even sniff 1 million. But this game kind of seemingly did it extremely quickly. Like when you think about a game that just recently came out, Alchemy Stars, for example, that's sitting at 100,000 downloads. Dan Memo, which has been out for years, is still sitting at right around 500K downloads. So a game like this that has no real fanfare or anything like that, just out of nowhere hitting 1 million downloads and having that much success on the highest grossing charts, I don't know, it just seems interesting. So I jumped on in, and I'm here to report, the game is woefully uninteresting. I'm not sure how it did it. I have no clue how this game managed to make it as well as it did. I mean, shout out to them, maybe some good marketing, I have no idea. But playing the game, it really plays like a typical idle game. I know we recently played that idle game from ICG, which kind of was another by the numbers idle game. This game is kind of similar to that, but at least that game had some really amazing character designs and animations. This one, not so much. Everything's just woefully forgettable. Like when you look at combat here, it's nothing really exciting. It's just really basic. A little spin to win by the bootleg World of Warcraft orc. If you were kind of looking at some of the characters that I was showing a little bit earlier in the intro, you saw like kobolds with candles on their heads. Like they're not trying to hide their inspiration, like 100%. This is like straight up World of Warcraft here. They have murlocs in the game that look exactly like murlocs. So it just doesn't really feel like anything special. So I'm just really confused on how this game managed to do what it did. The backgrounds, really low quality backgrounds. Looks like a PC game set on low medium. Like you've heard of schmedium. This is like low medium graphics right there. That's what that looks like over there. Just really low poly graphics. And some of the characters have some nice little screen filling ultimates here. Like Ekra over here. Hers is okay, but that's really about it. An idle game that is really by the numbers, as you guys see. I'm so tired of factional buffs. Leave me alone with these stupid factional buffs. I hate these so much. It just forces you to have these really generic setup teams. Like I just want to use my favorite characters. I don't want to have to worry about making sure I have 3 of this faction, 2 of this faction, a couple of, like, I hate that, but whatever. That's apparently what idle games do these days, and Magnum Quest is no different. So that is your campaign. Just like in all idle games, as you're offline, you're going to accrue resources. I do like kind of how this goblin runs over to the battlefield, steals gold, and then runs and throws it into the treasure chest. That's charming. Look at that. Throw it in the treasure chest. That's kind of charming. As far as the other gameplay in the game, you have Trial, which is basically like a labyrinth mode. So let's go for Goth Girl here. So you can hire NPCs to help you in the combat. So let's go with all these little gold units here, just so we can kind of show off some other stuff. But just like any other labyrinth mode, you defeat these stages. There she is. Not bad. It's like it's taking place on like a really oversized desk. Like you're these miniature figures, and that's what the game is kind of going for. You're like these miniature figures, like think Warhammer, and you're kind of fighting in these worlds, but whatever. So just defeated some combat here. I can grab this Veil of Death, which will increase my lifesteal, and just like in any labyrinth mode, you keep on rolling, defeating these stages, getting better and better gear, loot, increasing your passive buffs, and try to defeat the entire thing. So very straightforward. Dungeons is kind of like an endless tower mode, but as opposed to going up, you're going down because it's a dungeon. Okay. I ain't mad at that. That's cool. But just like an endless tower, you're just going down. So here's this little maggot riding thing. That's kind of interesting. That's all right. But like I said, I don't see anything here that will attract your attention and keep you in the game. It's just woefully uninteresting. It's just really basic, really by the numbers, just meh. So that is the dungeon mode there. Of course you have, I gotta rename myself? No, I like being New Adventurer. I didn't even bother naming myself FGLOL. I was like, New Adventurer, that's cool. All right, here we go. We're in now. let's go do some PvP action. This little cute little Drake over here teaching me some stuff. Wait a minute, Drakes? No, this is a dragon. Sorry, Drakes don't have arms; they just have wings. There you go, little fantasy knowledge there for you from FG. Who says you can't learn nothing from an FG video? Don't listen to them; they don't know what they're talking about. Move my little tank in the front. Jump on into combat here. PvP, as you might expect. Can I skip this? This game does have VIP, so there are certain features that you have to have VIP in order to utilize, like the tried and true dispatch mode. If you want to do auto select for dispatch, you got to be VIP. The game does have passive VIPs. If you play VIP 6 or chapter 1240, which is that's a commitment. If you play to chapter 1240, you might as well top up a little bit and see if you can get close to VIP 6. But I'm not sure how much money it costs to get there. But 1240 is going to be quite the time commitment. But that's PvP, very straightforward. And what else is left in the game? So we talked about combat, arena, your dungeons, your trial. The only thing I don't have unlocked is this little raid and squad over here. So this is going to be chapter 4.4 and 4.36. So there's still stuff to look forward to if you do decide to still jump into the game. And here is the tried and true dispatch mode that I was just talking about. Match up the factions, send them on a mission, they come back, they bring back goodies. But you got to be VIP 3 in order to auto select them, because it's always a good choice to hide your quality of life features behind paywalls. Not. So let's go ahead and do what we do, my friends. It's time for a little summon session. So let's do this. I kind of like this effect here, though. I do like this little 20-sided die effect that they got going. Pretty straightforward. Let's see. Just a bunch of like throwaway characters. There is some decent quality of life when it comes to enhancing your characters and managing through your heroes. So that's not terrible. Oh, and there's some jiggle physics. Look at that. Jade eyes. Very, very nice. Cool. I love nature units. Very, very cool. You just unlock the magic list. So just like what I think AFK Arena kind of made this standard for all kinds of idle games, but you have a wish list that you can set up. So if you're looking for certain characters, you can always set them on this wish list to ensure that if you do get a really lucky pull, it's probably going to be a character that you're looking for. So there you go. Like, take you out, put you in, just like that. Very, very straightforward. So that's that. So let me show you the upgrade process as far as decent quality of lives here. So let's go over here. Here's our little character. Hold down the button. Every now and then you're going to hit a milestone, which will unlock skill upgrades. Very, very nice. I'm going to put her in combat immediately just to kind of see her. Does she have any skins available? Look at that Deadwood skin, which actually I can't front. It looks pretty good. I can't front at all. That looks pretty good. Hold on, let me look at you. Let me take a look at your skins here. You change your mind, FG? No, you don't even have a skin. I've been bamboozled. How about you? Let's take a look at our World of Warcraft orc. You got a skin here. Not bad. Not actually bad. It got me a little bit. It got me a little bit, but I still stand by what I said. I don't see why you would stick around and just play this one. This one looks like a Lineage 2 high elf. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get out of there. So you can retire like these low tier units, auto select there. That is not held behind VIP. You can also automatically turn it on, which is a nice little feature, so you don't even have to worry about it. Auto ascend. Once again, there you go. Very, very nice. And that is your quality of life when it comes to the upgrade process and managing through your heroes and your fodder units. There's also enhancement on weapons as well. So if I go over here, try to enhance my little staff, looks like it's already maxed out, but pretty straightforward. You hit enhance, it'll automatically grab your fodder gear and allow you to upgrade your gear that way. But that's it. That's Magnum Quest. Like, I don't want it to come off like I'm telling you that the game is like terrible. It's not terrible. It's just by the numbers. It's just, for me, it's just forgettable. It just really is. So there's our little, dude, she looks so low D. Look at that. And this is the game on max graphics. Ah, come on, game. Just when I was giving you some props on the skins. And there you go. Nice little brambles on the enemies. This game could stand to have like a ×3 speed, I would say. No skip. No skip here when it comes to this one. Let's do one more stage here, and that's where we'll call it a day. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A nice little look at Magnum Quest. Not a terrible game, not an amazing game, just a game. If you're bored and you're looking for an idle game and you want to kind of start off you know, in an early, like, you don't want to go and play games like AFK Arena that's been out for years. You want to kind of get a fresh start, sure, but I just don't have a lot of faith on how long this game is going to be out. And what I'm going to do live right now, while this game is still playing, I'm going to look up Magnum Quest on my phone because I don't know which company this game is made by. So I'm going to look at it right now and delay the video a little bit longer. Tuyo Games. They are world famous for bringing you Panda Cube Smash, Solitaire, Fish Blast, Solitaire, Dream Home, Lucky Diamond, Lucky Home, Dream Home, Solitaire, and then Lucky Design. So it's one of those companies that makes those types of games. I'm gonna stay away. All right, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.